glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 6 team coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with the chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Owls offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. From the gun, it's Simon. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Long way to go on second down. Might as well run him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that, you pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, it's Harrison. Fires toward the target. Just too much juice on that. Here, receiver out of bounds. Kennesaw State will have to punt away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to get started. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
The give. See some running room. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The fake and wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got him on the RPO. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Keeps it on the ground. They've got him corralled.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be...
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he avoids the sack.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Harrison. Back's got it on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Turning it on! He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the 1st down.
Working the ground game. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Keeps it on the option. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've had a couple of scoring drives, but man, do they need a touchdown drive. On the option. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The give to the left. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Out wide left, it's Shaw. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for running room. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Trying to establish the run. Past the 6. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, I go back to it again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Harrison. Rush right in his face. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Give to the back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the right side. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Under pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Harrison. Look out! Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quick give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The Owls moving quickly to the line. The play fake. Makes a catch. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first. He's got it. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Out wide right, it's off. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Owls will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Owls! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at the Rice Owls taking on the number 5 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Rice setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustment.
It's a fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
They're all over it. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to make one miss. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. All over him immediately.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, he's gonna try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Makes a grab and room to run. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To give to the back. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Makes a grab right along the back of the end zone.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot inbounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
And he tacked on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
But you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Holds on. It's Shaw. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
I love that play.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. Slams it ahead. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball in coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on fourth.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Rushes on. The throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Caught in the backfield. It's Sands. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Grabs it in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
It's first down from the 11. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Kennesaw State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
I just just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play, and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm ending this game right now.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Tar Heels enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And the quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are